Moment I started recording earlier, a fucking motorcycle brushed past. Couldn't even hear Gao Gao's quote. This quote. 人类不值一提，世界终将被报纸统治。It's cute, yes, but the fucking noise outside stopped everyone from hearing this quote properly. But can I play the quote from here? Let me see. Enter the game. Back to the screen. Idle time. Set as assistant. This is what happens when you molest them. Molest them. This is what happens when you just touch without consent. This is also when you touch when you're good friends, but still without consent. This is when you touch without consent, but you're lovers with each other or something. What about this? Oh, that's cute. That's cute, but why did you say that Guren is dead? The poor Guren. Sekiren? Was that what she called her? Sekiren? I couldn't even tell, man. Let's see. Obtain the character. Evolve? Nope, not what I'm looking for. Nope. There we go, that's the one I'm looking for. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, there you go, that's our promotion quote. I'm sorry you had to endure that. The moment I fucking promote her, this fucking motorcycle breezing outside going fucking A. That shit's gay, man. Alright, yeah, welcome back. I haven't exactly cleared this yet. Still trying to think of a strategy to do this. I'll probably pause the recording and come back once I find something proper or something. But before that, we're gonna answer some questions. Everybody likes this. And having a recording of it means everyone can check the answer at any time, so it's good. It's good. Okay. 核心在波粒系统中充当什么位置? What does the core represent inside of the Bodley system? I think that was it the brain? No, the heart, I think. No, what? Was it this then? Oh, goddammit. I can't remember. I'm just so angry at the fucking vehicles outside on the highway, man. Oh. 生活在地表的居民主要聚集在哪里? Where do the people usually gather? Definitely not here. That's the belt of conflict. Probably A. Yep. 陷下去. There we go. 哪一类人不能成为新世界的居民? What kind of people are unable to become citizens of the new world? Unable to become citizens of the new world. Was it you? Yes. They didn't want anybody to have like the sort of Lowian corruption, and the whole thing with this story is like this issue on classism and like discrimination based on illness and bodily health. It's like, oh, if you're not healthy, we don't want you in our society, bitch. And like all of these people with crystallization disease, basically people who are near the destroyed remnants of like the Lowians, they have nowhere to stay except near the Lowians' body parts. They become irradiated from like the remains of these Lowians. No one wants to sweep these things or clean them up because of the risk of being infected. hang on, I have to check something. That might be the email I'm waiting for. Okay, that was good enough. 两个都是灰色. What kind of message is this? Oh, would you like it light gray or would you like it dark gray? Gray. Which one? Which one, man? I hate job emails. I fucking hate job emails online. These fucking people inside line groups, they can't articulate well. They don't fucking A. Oh. 理论上经被处置皆隶属于以下哪个部门 Okay, they want to know this 警备处 basically which of these three departments basically which of these three departments does this count as a sub-department of? I'm thinking it's General Sort. No, what? Might be you then, might be you, but we'll come back later. 人类受到勒维亚入侵后留下的基因辐射会变成什么？What happens when you're affected by the radiation? Radiation of what's that called? What happens when you're affected by the radiation from the Leweyans? Sorry, I was distracted by the email from work again. I have Line as well as WhatsApp open on my laptop. I'm answering that even though my phone really shouldn't be vibrating. You know, I have a better idea. I'll just turn this phone completely mute. One moment. There. My phone shouldn't vibrate anymore. That should be good enough. This is 进化者. They become crystallized from the remnants, I believe. 部署地格体需要消脱费用值。以下哪种方式不可回复费用值 Okay, when you deploy units, you need to expend DP. So this is asking about a question about DP. Which of the methods below cannot be used to refund DP? Let me see. 地格体特审技能what's that called? Operator skills. Vanguards will be able to recover. Yes. So this is not the answer. 随时间自然恢复. It'll recover over time, 1 per second. That is also a form of recovery. 己方不点受击. Your relay point getting attacked. I don't think that recovers DP. In fact, that's bad. Don't let them hit your relay point, man. It's bad. Yeah, the relay point is like a source of damage as well. Yes, but you should never count on that as like how do I say this? You should never count on that as like a perfect defense perimeter. In fact, I always use it as like a sort of support. It's like I put a unit in front of the enemy within the relay point's anti through the field range. But you should never ever use it as like a primary damage dealer. That's why defenders in this game are in an awkward position where they want to clear the stage as fast as possible because of the time limit, but also because they can't deal damage. So you need them to soak damage, but ultimately you need to deal damage in order to win, not to soak damage. So it's kind of sad. Anyway, 什么样的攻击手段能够给勒维亚造成严重伤害 Which of these types of attacks will inflict severe damage upon the Leweyans? Let me think. 白刀战 attacking with a white knife. I'm guessing it's like white hot knife. 火力压制 that would be suppression via gunfire. 结合精神力的攻击 I'm thinking it's C. Yes, you attack the ego directly, so you disrupt their ego rhythm, and you're able to disable the Leweyans much more reliably that way. The only problem is not a lot of technology in this world are capable of doing that. Unfortunate. That's just how it goes. Let me see. 勒维亚族群是通过什么样的方式进行盘行？That would be 同化. Yes, you convert humans into Leweyans through completing. 轴线区存在什么种族 I'm thinking this is magical girls? No. Huh. Okay. 结晶是怎么产生的？自然能源受勒维亚活动影响而产生。Natural resources plus Löwian activity equals crystals, mineralization, crystallization, whatever you prefer. What does the core represent? I'm guessing it's this. What? What? Oh, I'm so done with you. I can't even. Ugh, yep, and this one was Li Zhengyan. Li Zhengyan being like sort of like, how do I say this? The law? Legislature? Legislate? Are you kidding me? That's a place for the Löwians. Why can't I remember that? Oh my god, I'm so done with myself. How many wrong questions have I done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wrong questions. Good god, man. 5 wrong attempts. Is there like a limit to how many wrong attempts? 每日5点刷新题目，可重复作答。It only says you can repeat the questions, doesn't say how many you can get wrong. So you can technically attempt these 30 times by guessing like all the wrong questions all the time. But why would you do that to yourself? You know, it's not worth your time. Honestly, it's not worth anybody's time. Oh, pain. Okay. Next on my agenda would be you. I want to raise you to a breakthrough 3. Once I have you at breakthrough 3, it will be easier for me to clear that stupid stage. What was it again? This one. I'm thinking I need that at breakthrough 3 because the suicide talent that he has is very powerful for that stage. I am expecting him to die, so when he dies, I want him to deal 225 AoE damage to a radius of 2.5 around him. That would be important. I will be back because my goal right now is more or less to raise this fella up to this point. And to that end, I'll have to get some of these materials and some of these. Oh, that's rough. I already have these. Just need some of these metals and some of these what's that called? 核芯转化器 called converter, I guess. I'll be back. Alright, yeah, I'm back. I've grinded him up from 78 up to 84. It's still a while before we can even get to this promotion. But once we do, it'll be great. You know, I'll be able to get, I'll need to get some of these. And some of these. I have some metals that I can convert with. But it's best I don't touch that reserve too much. So, that being said, I'm gonna give like this stage 1 attempt. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just read the story stage. Why not? Alright, 全击全杀 no 波斯猫 Alright, what was the strategy I had for this again? It was you, and what was the name? You? Was that the strategy I went with? I think so. I think so. Can't remember. Wish I did. I'm pretty sure I used that. Let's go with it. Should we? Were you the one I wanted to use? Maybe not. You're like level 95 because of the thing. I'm gonna back. Try it again. With Bossimo. Let's try using Sun. Was it? I feel like I've used this before. Whatever. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. The problem with this stage is that one of the bigger problems with stages like this is that you almost always want to reset the stage whenever you first enter it for the first time, because you see how they've already started moving. There's this small delay that is taken up when you first deploy like that. See, if you didn't do it that way, you'd be able to use that preemptively like that, and that is an advantage that is conferred. There is a significant advantage that's conferred. I'm gonna set this at 1x speed because I don't want to miss or mess up anything. Provided that my strategy works well, it should have no problems. Let's put you here. Put you here, vacuum them towards me, and place you here. I forgot to retreat him. I really forgot to retreat him. God damn it. I hate life. I hate everything about everything. I hate everything all about you. Why do I? Okay, stop. Stop. That's a nice song and all, but not now. Not right now. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna put you. Let them summon. Drop you. I'm gonna pull them back. I forgot to retreat you again. Oh, the window is just so damn tight, man. The window is just so damn tight. And the boss starts doing that shit while I'm, you know, in the middle of going off. So that's the shitty part about it all. Good God. One try. One earnest try is all I want. Without like me cocking up and like forgetting what I need to do. Something like that. Alright, put you down. Eyes open. Stop. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I don't have to use you right away. It's okay. Just let the boss release the red thing first. Drop you here. That's fine thus far. Vacuum. Assassinate. And drop you. Shit. Yeah, my unit's not strong enough for that shit, unfortunately. I wish it were. Wish my unit was strong enough. But nope, I can't do it. Can't do it yet. Memberton's not strong enough. Sadness. Sadness does not compute. I have to think about how I can approach this stage. I did it initially with... I might as well show you how I did it the other time. I went with Tianyi over here. I also went with... not you. I went with Glitney. If I can find the glittering bastard. There we go. The glittering bastard. Yeah, I went with this strategy where I used Tianyi and Glitney to summon a whole swarm of enemies. I might as well show you how I did it. Boop. Let's go. Boop. So, first vacuum, pull them into the range. Start letting the relay tower attack them. You know, once the bottom gets attacked, put you down. Once they start targeting out again, then I can put Glitney. There we go. That way he won't be targeted. It's excellent. It's beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Yes. Alright, that side summon, I gotta prepare. Put you here, awaken them, and then silence them again. It doesn't matter that she's being sealed because the important thing is the summon units. They're coming in. I'm gonna put Yaston here, you know, soak up some of that damage. Keep those units alive. Which I should have done earlier. I did not. Bait over there. Hold. Hold. She's gonna use that on Yaston. Relocate Yaston. Prevent the sealing from happening. Put Glitney again. She's going to die. That's okay. Oh shit. That's a... No. That's not the strategy I went with, I think. I went with this first and then this. That way Glitney's army starts building up to a significant degree. You know, he just has like gunmen shooting. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. For the bottom, I think I did U, and then right before they started getting summoned in, so I had to drop you around here. Drop you now, let them summon again, and drop you. That's how I kept them sealed, basically. And then I can do this, vacuum them so that the injured ones are active while the healthy ones are asleep. That was the strategy, at least. Yaston here to soak up those damages while they hurt my terminal. That's I remember doing this strategy at the very least, and clearing a significant portion of like the enemies as a result. But it's not easy, as you can guess. Not easy at all. And then they get sealed, and it's a horror show from here. Although this row is pretty nice. This row up here is pretty nice. Once that thing dies, I'm gonna put her up there. Keep those bug droids from moving. Actually, I might as well do it this way. Vacuum them towards the terminal. Keep them at bay. Use this, keep them sleeping. Make them fall asleep. Use that guy to bait attacks while... Ah, shit. You piece of shit. Waken them. That's a strategy I went... This is roughly the strategy I went with. So these guys will just slowly eat down the top lane over there. And that's fine. You know, amass like a huge wave towards that region. Oh man, I can't believe the bug drone attacks Glitney directly. That sucks. That really sucks. You know, use your stun form to, you know, attract attention, keep them at bay, summon this guy. The overwhelming number of soldiers there picking off the enemies, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Exactly what I want to happen. Just slowly, you know, attacking the boss, picking him off. The boss just did a seal, so it's okay. Just let these things eat up like the boss attacks for a while. At least for a moment. Unseal, not yet. Put you here. The boss is going to seal one last time, and then the bar is going to go away permanently. Once the sealing's done, just unseal everybody and attack. That was a strategy I had moving forward, but the problem with this strategy is that it takes too long, and there's not enough DPS, so the boss won't be able to won't go down from this. It takes too long to summon the units to a sizable force that can attack the boss reliably. As you can see, it fails. That was the strategy I went with initially, but they just weren't doing enough damage. Not enough damage, which is a shame. That's basically why I didn't want to, show my recording of that run. It wasn't very good, unfortunately. That being said, we're here already. May as well read more story parts. I'm sorry that this one went by kind of rushed nearing the end, but yeah, I had things to settle that day. I had things to settle today as well, so let's just get on with it. Okay. 找到林濑城后，风间先生他们才失去联络，恐怕已经落入勒维亚手中。We've lost contact with Mr. Messenger after they've made contact with Mr. Makoto, Commander Makoto. I fear that they are already within the hands of the Lewayans.
得尽快找到他们才行。We have to find
them as soon as possible.
毕竟搭档死掉的话，可是会扣绩效的。
What's that called? If they happen to die, there will be a penalty. Basically, you have to pay more, reimburse them for the loss of staff. 你们到底是一个什么诡异的组织 ？What kind of shady group are you? Shh, quiet. I hear noise. 空寂的通道中 远远传来足音回响。Within the empty passageway were sounds coming from the other side.
听起来人不少。
Feels like there's a huge crowd there.
是护卫队吗？
Is it the Is it the peacekeepers? 声源特微接近。The sound is slowly and gradually approaching us. 他们分散了。They've scattered. 跟上去看看。Let's follow up. Let's go with caution. 每一扇紧闭的大门都被敲开，藏在烟丝带复严密外装下的护卫队成员将温顺的民众一个一个带出家门。all the doors get what's it called, pushed open, like with a bang sort of, and the peacekeepers were hiding within the body bags and so on. Were bringing the citizens out into a region, sort of like herding them, ushering them towards somewhere.
他们要做什么？
What are they doing? ... 新生日 is the new birthday. 少女握紧拳头 She clenched her fist. 新生日没有结束 The new birthday hasn't ended.
这一次我可以不去吗？
Can I not go this time? 新生日每一个人都必须参加 Everyone must participate in the new birthday.
可是
But 带走又是被那些人迷惑的蠢货。Take her away. She's another one infected by the ideology.
等等，你们没有权利。
Wait, you have no right to. They don't wait. 他们并不将这无用的反抗放在眼里。They don't even treat this oppression with any degree of severity, with any degree of what's that called? Remonstration. They don't even think about it. It's just, you oppose us, we kick you. You oppose us, we push you down. It's basically, I am the one in power. I have the power like He-Man, so I can afford to oppress you with my power. It's basically like Sword Art Online, except it's missing the other part. Sword Art Online is best defined by two parts. I am horny, or I have the power like He-Man. That's basically Sword Art Online in a nutshell. You basically have all the villains there are a combination of one of the two, with one exception. The exception aside, every villain in the story, evil in Sword Art Online, is defined by two factors. I am horny, or I have the power like He-Man. It's always love and power, and love. It's always lust and power. It's always these two. I don't want to talk about it. This one's sort of leaning more towards like political intrigue, and I have the power like He-Man. It doesn't lean that much into the I am horny part. But I'm just saying. 很快，微弱的烟雾就消失在黑暗中，甚至没有引起一丝的骚动。Very quickly, the silent voice, the quiet voice was what's it called? Thrown into the dark, and without any further movements. So it's very forceful. God damn it!
看来也并不是所有的人都是傻子，可惜没力气。可惜没能力反抗的话，也没什么用。
It doesn't seem like they're all idiots, but if you have no power to oppose them like He-Man, then there is no point. You have no power. You are not He-Man. A stupid show. He-Man. I have the power. This is so stupid. Oh god.
那两个人不是
Those two people, are they not? 温顺的航洋被驱赶进阴暗的通道中，在沉默的队伍中，莉莉牵着修弥的手走在最前面，如同天生的牧羊人。Leading the pack of people, deep within the crowd, was Lily holding Shumi's hand, walking at the forefront, as though leading them, like shepherds. 他们要被带走了 They're about to be taken away. Take them away. 动手吗 Do we act now? ... Everyone, prepare for the battle. We will have to kill them all. Even Shumi and Lily. Unless, of course, you are too soft-hearted to do so. You're too soft-hearted to do so. Or maybe this is the killing part. You know, if you want to kill someone, you better make sure it's in narrative. to like bring up the emphasis of how precious life is and like how severe the choice you're making is.
Lily,
你们要去哪 Where are you going?
where are we going?
Dora's house.
你们不是知道吗？
Do you not know that?
今天是新生日，大家只是一如既往地去该去的地方，做应该做的事。
Today is a new birthday. Everyone's just following as per normal, going where they need to go, doing what they need to do. Being evasive, dodging, because she can't afford to say that kind of dark shit in front of everyone without raising a rebellion among the oppressed members. Yeah, it's pretty dark. She basically, she's acting without clear conscience in mind, and that's kind of the horror of living in modern society, is that you can't exactly act with your conscience in mind. It's either you keep your identity, or it's either you lose your identity, or you lose your right to citizenship. And it's rough. Oh god.
你明明知道参加新生日意味着什么
You know exactly what the new birthday entails.
Yes, I know that. And so? ...
So you are forcing these people into this situation, knowing what you're doing. 你应该说出真相 You should tell the truth.
The truth. 从爸爸再一次回到家开始，我就知道一定有什么事发生了。
Ever since Dad came home that day, I already knew that something big must have happened.
他变得很可怕，很诡异，但是没关系，只要那是爸爸就行，就可以。
He's become very fearful, very frightful, and very crafty, but that's fine. As long as that's my datapon, I'm fine with it.
我不想要知道发生了什么事，我不想要知道发生了什么，我也不需要真相。
I don't need to know what happened. I don't need to know the truth.
我只想要活着，和亲人在一起。
I just want to live with my family. Family. Fucking Fast and Furious. Fucking Fast and Furious. Family. Okay, ... Let me just, There we go. Vin Diesel family meme. Let me just search that up. Let's pull something funny. Because the story is too depressing. New password LQFG200BK73 weak. New password capital F family strong. Okay. 这会让波松彻底地陷入黑暗。You'll plunge 波松 forever into darkness. What you're doing will plunge 波松 forever into darkness. 少女无声地笑了。She smiled without letting out a sound. She just like smirked.
你们可以这样高高地
No.
你们可以这样高高在上地审判我，只不过是因为 变成勒维亚回来的不是你们的亲人。
You can take such a moral high ground to judge me only because your relatives weren't the one. Your family wasn't the one who returned after being turned into Lewayans.
如果那个回来的人是毛米亚特呢？
If the person who came back was Mamiat.
如果是他
No, wait, no, that's for me. Yes, she's directing a conversation to me all of a sudden, not to Laman.
如果那个回来的人是毛米亚特呢？
What happens? What if the person who returned was Mamiat? 如果是他会希望我做正确的事情。If it were him, he'd make sure I do the right thing. Do humanity one right once. Do humanity only the right ones. 如果他想将人类推入黑暗，那么我想回来的并不是他。If he wishes to push humanity into the darkness, then the person who returned wasn't him. Yeah, very, very good point. Do you love someone for their body, or do you love them for their will? Do you love your wife for her body, or do you respect her for her will as a human being? That is a difficult debate to make. A lot of people will say, oh, I love her will, I love her will. But then you basically have like conservative parties who say like, oh, she doesn't want to work, I'm just respecting her. No, not necessarily. She doesn't want to work wasn't exactly an idea put by her. It's the idea put by the economy it's an idea put by the economy that she's a part of. And the fucking vehicles outside need to stop racing. I know it's a Sunday, but that doesn't give you a right to ruin everybody's day with a fucking roaring engine and too poor to afford quiet engine shit. You piece of 所以莉莉小姐回来的那个真的是我们所期待的人吗 Miss Lily, here's a question for you. The person who's returned, is that really the person you were waiting for? ... 没办法回答了吗，莉莉小姐 Are you unable to answer that, Miss Lily? The person may be... What's that called? The person may be back, at least in bodily form, but the will is absent. So it's like the social dimension wise, he's already dead. He's only there in the biological dimension. It's kind of like people having sex dolls as a sort of coping mechanism for loneliness. The physical form is there. You have, for example, a nice time with like the doll, but it can never substitute the... Are you fucking kidding me? The person is there, but it can never substitute the social dimension that the person engages with you in. 看来你其实很清楚答案。It seems as though you've already known the answer. 为了一个虚假的幻梦，将一切都拖入黑暗。To chase a fleeting dream, you're willing to plunge everyone into the darkness. Whatever the darkness means. In that context at least. 明知道继续走下去就是地狱，却亲手将弟弟送上新生日的祭坛。Knowing that the road ahead leads to hell, yet holding your little brother's hand towards the altar of the new birthday. No, towards the graveyard. Not really. There's no actual, how do I say this? It's a sort of poetic way of using a language, but it's basically sending him to his grave, if you will, sending him literally to his grave, where his social self will die, and only the biological Shumi would remain. 莉莉小姐，你的灵魂还属于你自己吗 ？Miss Lily, your soul, does it still belong to you? 在我询问的同时，黑雅已经萧然站到了他的身后。While I was questioning her, Black Crow has quietly shifted to her back, to the region behind her. Black Crow.
乐意效命。
At your service. Nani? What? 黑雅击碎了莉莉手腕上的植入金环。Black Crow destroyed the crystal bracelet on Lily's wrist. 少女的身体如同僵在原地的人偶，错灰的表情像抽雾假面盘出现丝丝裂伤。Her body stiffened like a doll, and her facial expressions started, going through very complex transformations. It's like she's reawakening to a humanity all of a sudden or something like that.
No!
你们在骗我，你们都在骗我。
You're lying! You're all lying to me! You're all liars! Lies and slander! Shoot me! No!
不知是哪个监理可怜的灵魂终于找回了自己的居所，他更堂堂地拨进了浪漫的怀中。How do I explain this? Basically, she's finally regained like her sense of self, and what's that called? She sort of wavered on the spot and like collapsed into Laman's arms.
Help me! Raman!
Dumb fuck. Well, can you blame them? The technology on their wrist was just that heavy.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Help me! No! Help shoot me! Quickly! Help shoot me! Please! Save! Shoot me!
女孩的声音循渐微弱，直到快要发不出任何声音。Her voice quickly died in volume and turned into weak gasps and rasps. I hate that word. Gasp, rasp. How do you pronounce that shit? Jesus Christ! How do the English do this? I'm sick of English words for a while. Says the guy who has to narrate in English.
哎呀，别看我！你这群别看我！哈，我的愧疚！哇！救 ！Save！
她沉沉睡去 ，and she collapsed into a deep slumber. Lily. ... 同扫描莉莉小姐的生命体位。Yaston performed vital scans on Miss Lily. Understood. What the? 我想莉莉小姐遇到了与春一样的事情。I'm guessing Miss Lily had the same experience as Haru. 她的意志恐怕早就被控制了。Her will had long been dominated, and it's through the crystal bracelet. In case you're wondering what the crystal bracelet looks like, I'll show you after this story segment. Lily 小姐仍然活着 ，Lily is still alive. 不过比起人类，莉莉小姐的身体已经更接近亡者的状态了。However, compared to humans, Lily's body has approached one of those undead. It is teetering more towards the undead state. What? Nani? How can be? 莉莉从没有失踪过，每次新生日她都好好地回来的，怎么可能被改造？ She's never disappeared before, and every new birthday, she's been present for every new birthday. How has her body been remodeled? How could her body been remodeled? 也许这才是植入金环的真正作用。Perhaps this is the real function of the real purpose of the crystal bracelet. 它并不仅仅是一个监视和提选的工具。藏于其中的勒维亚精神波动，已经可以悄无声息 悄无声息地对人体进行改造了。It's not just a surveillance tool and what's that called? It's not just a surveillance tool and a marker for selective breeding. It's also a what's that called? It's also a how do I say this? It's also a generator of like the Lewisian energy signals, which is slowly transforming the human body. 春小姐在玻璃系统中之所以会被攻击，let me read that again. 春小姐在玻璃系统中之所以会被攻击，应该就是因为这种可以控制甚至改造人类的精神波动吧。She's been attacked by the bodily system before. It's probably because of this characteristic of transforming people into remodeling people into the servants of Lewisians. 虽然看起来与人类并无差别，但莉莉小姐的意志也许早就不受她自己控制了。Although she looks just like a person, but Lily's ego, perhaps Lily's ego is no longer her own. Is no longer her own, as in not under her control, sort of that way. Lily, you could have told me. 她还能恢复原来的样子吗 ？Can she return back to normal? 希望新城制药会有办法。Let's just hope that Star Pharmaceuticals has a solution. I mean, Polaris Pharmaceuticals has a solution. 不能让新生制顺利进行下去。波松的危机已经刻不容臾。刻不容许。不能we can't let the new birthday continue on. 波松's very existence is in peril.
我们接下来怎么办
What should we do from here on? 跟上其他的护卫队，我们直接去新生日的场地。Let's follow the what's it called? Let's tail the let's tail slash stalk slash follow the peacekeepers. We'll head to the site of the new birthday. New birthday. Okay. For those who are curious, this is what the thing looks like. The crystal bracelet that was broken. This thing over here. You see where my diamond is poking at? Yeah. Let me just switch over to no. Yep. There we go. This is what the crystal bracelet looks like. I'm guessing this gash over here is probably caused by Black Crow breaking the crystal bracelet on Lily's wrist. At least to my knowledge. That's what it looks like, at least. What it looks like. That's that done, at least. What do we have here? You're trying to recommend these to me, right? 有效医疗. I'm not sure I want that. I'm not sure I want that at all. I like my current equipment to a large degree. Actually, mine is lightning bolts, right? Lightning bolts would be this. No, mine's a V shape. V would be under the video. There we go. I could get this, which buffs Yu Xiao more than me. Get these. I don't get it though. Why do I have two of these medic ones? Medic. Are there any medics that benefit from this? Do I have any medics that benefit from that chip? 下去生存逆光. Why do you have this? It buffs attack, right? Ah, okay. It buffs attack, so it helps her heal more. Right. 下去生存法则 heal faster. 逆光 as well to increase the amount healed. 逆光 as well. 逆光. Yep. Medics tend to like 逆光 as well as 下去生存法则, which is this one. That's what medics tend to like. I'm guessing the reason why she wants this is because her attack speed is slow. So having more attack speed means she can heal faster. Then this one doesn't make sense. You want Ni Guang, but your attack speed is also slow, right? I don't get it. Maybe it's a skill. Maybe like it's not just the healing speed, but it's also the skill recovery. So like this unit uses the Ni Guang more because she's less reliant on her skill, I guess. Whereas for you want to use your skill more often, so it's probably because of that you want to have 下去生存法则. I don't even know the criterions to have these flashcards, honestly. I have to read it up, but that's not for today. Today I will thank you for reading the chapter 6 with me. I'll still have to work out how to clear the bloody 6-10 with 4 units or less. But yeah, glad to have you. Good day to you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.